Recently, we were given the opportunity of seeing something pretty awesome in what most gamers have been waiting for. With the lack of an E3 to back up our excitement for new games, we have to rely on sort of secondary events. And some of those secondary events are in the form of Gamescom. And this year they decided to, really show up with a bunch of really cool announcements. Some announcements that I will not mention in this video, specifically because I would like to do completely different, subject-oriented videos on those games. So this one is going to be a little different because not only is this announcement not entirely gaming related, but also it is the only announcement that I can remember from Gamescom that wasn't even a new game. And that announcement really got me excited. So what exactly could this announcement be? What kind of announcement could I be covering that completely changed my perspective on what Gamescom could actually put out there? Well, before I tell you what it is, and you probably have already figured out what it is by the thumbnail, the specific project is called Secret Level. And it's going to be a show that is going to be going directly to Prime Video. And it is directed and led by Tim Miller. Now, Tim Miller, you probably don't know his face. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're watching this video and you know exactly who Tim Miller is. But if you don't know who he is known for directing things like Deadpool and Terminator Dark Fate, which I think is an awesome movie directed by Tim Miller. And in that same direction, he has done other projects as well. Early on, he was going to be one of the people leading the Borderlands movie, and now after its release and what we've seen from Borderlands the movie in terms of its results, I wish it was Tim Miller still doing this project, because I feel like he would have taken it a step further. But all in all, he has done other projects, and one specific project that he'd done prior to a lot of people recognizing some of his stuff is in fact Love, Death, and Robots. And if you're not aware of what Love, Death, and Robots is, it's an anthology series, meaning every single episode is its own separate story, so there's no connected stories here. And ultimately, each individual story covers something that has to do with either technology or emotions or love or even, someone's death. So, I mean, in its, sort of spectrum there, it actually covers those subjects, but at the same time, it's an anime. So you have different animated styles that are being, produced there on that show. I absolutely love it. If there's a type of anime that I really enjoy, it's that kind of type of anime where you really don't know what each story will hold, what kind of story each individual moment will cast. So it is really exciting to see Tim Miller now be involved with a separate entity altogether and have that entity be led by gaming, which is so exciting to me because we have been getting a lot of great adaptations lately when it comes to video games. We have The Last of Us, which went to HBO. Great adaptation. Then you have Fallout, which went to Prime Video coincidentally. Great, absolutely great story there. Great, storytelling. Specifically built for gamers and people who are fans of those games. So right now, being able to see that they're making an anthology series with some of the most famous games out there is really exciting, and it really gets me excited for what is possible right now going into Prime Video and their kind of streak of successful shows, specifically Fallout, when it comes to gaming. And I'm really excited as well to see that they are actually taking multiple different properties. You know, they're taking properties from PlayStation, specifically God of War. I mean, you look at a shot of Kratos in the middle of a city, and you just start to question yourself, okay, what the heck is going on here? Like, is this like some sort of like mind-bending world? Did he just cross through a portal? Like, I want to know what the heck is going on with Kratos in that scene. We also have different stories from other games like Sifu. We have stories coming from Warhammer. We have stories from Mega Man, Pac-Man. There's even a story from the world of the Outer Worlds, which may or may not have connections to the second game that's ultimately going to come out. I'm just floored with the amount of different things that this anthology series is going to cover. And I love that it's from recognizable sources, recognizable IP from each individual sort of studio, and it's not just like a PlayStation only event. No, it is a PlayStation, it's an Xbox, it's a Nintendo collaborative, project. I mean, there's no word to describe how exciting this is when you see like all these different IPs be part of the same project. It's really exciting, specifically for me specifically being a gamer. This is a fantastic show that, couldn't have come at a better time, specifically with, like I said, Amazon Prime being literally like now a big leader in the video game adaptation world. I mean, this could have gone to HBO as well, and they've done great with The Last of Us. So I am really excited. As you can tell, I am very excited to see this show come about, and I just can't wait to see what new things are going to pop out. I don't know if the show is going to all come out at the same time in one, wave with all the episodes all at once. And if that happens, I'd be very excited, because then we don't have to wait week by week to see what's going on. I also am not sure how long each episode is going to be, because that also could play into what I would like to see, in a show. I wish each individual episode is maybe at least an hour, if not an hour and a half long. If that's the case, man, well, this show's just going to be, wild. It's going to be mind-blowing. Now, there is one thing also that pops up in this trailer that everybody's been trying to figure out what's going on. Keanu Reeves pops up in this, this freaking thing. And we don't know what, project he's going to be a part of. A lot of people have been saying he's part of Warhammer. But Keanu Reeves is in this. And I think Keanu Reeves has already put himself out there as geek god, maybe? Because he has literally been in so many cool things. Now, first off, he was in Cyberpunk, the whole breathtaking sort of thing, which, he did over when E3 was a thing. And everything else associated with him, from Matrix to now this show, which is also gaming related. So let's be honest, Keanu Reeves has really been off the chain in those cases. But nonetheless, this show is going to be amazing, and I just can't wait to see it when it comes out. So I'm going to throw it over to you, and I want to know from you, what do you guys think? Do you think Secret Level is going to be mind-blowing, or is it just going to be another fizzled show that people are not really going to care about? I don't think so. I think it's probably going to be a little bit better than that, but I don't know. I want to know how you feel. I want to know how you feel about this series. Do you think that it's coming at a good time, at a bad time? Are you excited for any specific story that they are willing to tell in this version or in this season of the show? Because I hope they have multiple seasons. I don't know. I need to hear it from you. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when new videos go live on this channel. And thank you so much for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next video.
Scrolling through YouTube, same old routine, then bam, Movie savant, what a scene. Trivia bombshells dropping knowledge like rain. Forget the dishes, gotta watch it again. Movie buffs unite, savants to place. Subscribe and hit the bell, don't leave a trace. Next level knowledge keeps you in the loop. Savants got the scoop, ain't nothing to recoup.